All right, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a lovely day, a lovely night, wherever you're from. And real quick, before we get started, I want to give a lovely shout out to the channel members on this channel. So thank you so much to these lovely commanders here that you see on screen. Thank you guys so much for your guys' generosity and your support. It really means a lot to me, so thank you so much. And if you're actually interested in becoming a lovely commander yourself, you are interested in any of these cute and lovely emotes, the loyalty crown badges, if you want a special role in the Discord, make sure to join the Discord. But as always, if you choose to do so, thank you so much. Just remember that's not the only way that you can support me. Just watching the content like you are right now is truly the best way. Liking, subscribing, commenting, everything really does help. So thank you guys so much. And for today's video, not only did we get the Romani update, we got the Last Kingdom Archives update, but we ended up getting some content for Side Story. Now, if you don't remember what Side Story is basically an expansion of the main story content that's fully voiced, and it expands on the already existing story. And it's really, really cool. The first one that we got involved Modernia with Second Affection, which led us to the actually 1.5 anniversary event, which was cool. And now we have Wordless, which involves Uni, Mahara, and heavily, just letting you guys know, heavy spoilers in regards to chapter 23 and 24, and also, obviously, for Wordless, because I'm going to be talking about it, so if you haven't experienced any of that yet, you've been warned, just to let you guys know. But there is a lot of cool new info that I want to talk about from this. That's lore, possible new SSR altar out there. That's really, really exciting. So let's get started. Let's actually head on over to the outpost. Now, I already experienced the whole side story, and it was great. It was really, really sad and disheartening. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything, obviously. I'm just going to talk about certain parts. But there's going to probably be a lot of spoilers here, so, just get ready. But first thing I want to talk about is actually in part 1, section 4, that involves Uni. So remember, her punishment for terrorizing the Ark was to become this thing. And it's basically called just Subject 160. And the fucked up part is that she has rapture legs, so she doesn't have legs anymore. Not sure if she has arms or not. They never really specified that. And she can't talk. They got rid of her speaking, so she only makes like cooing sounds, which was fucked up. And it's crazy that this happened to her because Crow manipulated her. So I can't wait to see Crow just get fucking domed soon. Like, I hate Crow. All my Crow haters rise up, because this is what happened to Uni because of her, so fuck Crow. But anyway, the reason why I wanted to talk about this is that we actually get a new character, or maybe she was talked about before, but we get her brought up again. So let me show you in 1 second. And we're back not only with the reveal of who did the surgery, but first that it was experimental, it was off the books, and Suyin didn't call for this. It was actually Suyin's half-sister, Jin. And I don't remember if Jin was ever brought up, but now we know Suyin's half-sister exists, and then she's behind the scenes right now. And she's the reason why Uni looks like the way she does. That's why her punishment is the way she is. Why she has a bomb strapped to her with that whole heart chain and everything that's fucked up. A lot of crazy things. But what I'm really interested in is Jin, because she's so behind the scenes and obviously has enough power to be able to do experimental things like this, especially with Uni, to fuse Nikke's with rapture parts in like inhumane ways. And I saw some people theory crafting the idea that she could possibly be Sixo. Now, if you don't know who Sixo is, Sixo has been a reoccurring character, starting with the Dirty Barnyard event that also led into, I think it was D-Alt's story. And Sixo's been a reoccurring character behind the scenes that's been doing crazy shit. It's actually going into the main campaign now, that whoever this person is pretty high up. So a lot of people are suspecting that it could be Jin. Now, obviously, this is all theory craft. This is just, people coming up with ideas. But out of anybody that could be Sixo, if it could be Jin, I wouldn't be surprised if that's just a cover for her. So I think that would be really cool, and I just wanted to give my thoughts on that and just put that theory out there. And I think that's really, really awesome. But it's crazy what happened to Uni because of all of this, and it sucks. And the one thing I do want to talk about, though, actually comes in at the very end. And that's actually talking about what happens with Mihara. Because Mihara starts remembering everything with Uni to an extent. She doesn't remember everything, because remember, the whole memory wipe and stuff. So she's able to recollect some things. And she gets to the point where she wants to be a part of Uni in the same way. So she requests to have the same type of necklace, the same bomb necklace attached to her, which is crazy. And there's a scene with Suyin that describes the anger that she feels and almost the sadness. Like, Suyin cares and she's upset about everything. Like, it in my opinion, I saw it as a way of showing how complex they made Soyun's character, is that you can hate her, but there is some humanity in her that really cares. Same thing if you've experienced the Laplace treasure story, you'd know Soyun's not a bad person. She's a very complicated person is the best way that I can put it, which is good. I like complicated characters. That's how Shift Up cooks some damn good writing. And that's what keeps me here. So I'm sorry for being a nerd, but I know some people, a lot of people are probably interested in this. So I wanted to talk about this because what happens at the very end is crazy, because with Mana asking her everything that's going on, if she's feeling okay, we get a good look at Mihara, because not only did she get the item strapped to her body, but they actually replaced her body. And with that replacement, we actually get a good look at Mihara, and she looks absolutely insane. The amount of booba, that arm squish because of the straps on her arm is crazy. The whip, reminiscent to Uni, is insane and I really like it. It really paints their relationship in a really, really sweet way that's kind of fucked up. And that's what I like about Shift Up. And the one thing that pains me is this little thing in front of her belly that's covering the cloth. I want to see her belly. It looks insane and they're covering it. I'm so sad. But what I did want to show that was really, really cool was right at the end, so give me 1 second. And we're back, and they're talking about how they're going up to the surface. Now, if you remember what Wardress' original objective was, it was to capture rare raptures, basically. And that's where they failed. So now they're kind of back to step one of restarting their relationship. And it's crazy because Uni's in pretty much a new form now, whether she wanted to or not, right? And Mihara's also in a new form to also be close to her. So they're both in the same situation with these explosive necklaces. And I think that's really, really crazy. And it's kind of fucked up, but like it's almost reminiscent because Uni starts remembering the memories that they've had together. And that they're kind of doing this again. And they're reassuring each other again. Like this. And it's so fucked up but endearing that they're sticking together again and restarting their friendship. And just like the end of this event says, Uni and Mihara walk forward. Although they walk in matching steps like before, this time it is different from before. And let me tell you, when I was fucking sobbing throughout this, like, I love this story so much. They cooked with this story so much, and it's crazy that they answered a lot of things and also added some new theory crafting for a lot of people who love the lore, and I think that's really, really awesome. Now, I wish we got so much more, because it seems like we're gonna get a new side story every 6 months, but I wonder if that's on purpose. And the reason why I say it might be on purpose is because the last time we ended up getting side story, it actually matched up with the 1.5 anniversary with Last Kingdom, because we learned how Modernia got to the kingdom and where, you know, why she got the way she was, the new outfit and stuff. We're not going to talk about the gacha skin, but I wonder if with the Crystal Chamber stuff or with the Cinderella stuff that we might be getting Cinderella for the anniversary, if that has anything to do with this side story. Are we going to be getting the free SSR Mihara here? Because, you know, not going to say much, but in the files, this new version of Mihara has a character ID, and all the past alters that were presented have a character ID. So it doesn't seem like a gacha skin for an SR or a skin. Who knows what they're doing here, but I can see that they're cooking and I'm really excited. I don't know how it's going to work with the new Uni, how it's going to work in the story once the commander sees what happened to her. I can't wait to see his reaction to go, you know, to be like ballistic and go after Crow even more. I don't know what's going to happen. But I wanted to know what your guys' thoughts are on the story. What's your guys' thoughts are on the SSR Mihara? Speculation on if the actual event's going to be based around that. Maybe to try to grant Uni's wish or something, or try to fix her. Who knows? But if they do, that'd be an amazing thing. I think that'd be really cool to tie it back. But we're just going to have to find out. Now, that's enough for me yapping. I just wanted to just kind of nerd out for a little bit. But I hope you guys enjoyed this and just me talking about it. I'm really excited to see that new Mihara in the future. Now, if she becomes a banner instead of a, you know, MLB, like freebie or something, I'll be definitely probably going for MLB. She looks too good, and I'm really excited. So, let me know your guys' thoughts, but that's going to be it for me. I hope you guys have a lovely day, a lovely night wherever you're from. And as always, thank you so much for the constant support. Take care.